Good morning and welcome to this morning's reflection. I'm going to begin this morning by reading Psalm 139, verses 1 to 18. Yahweh, you examine me and know me. You know if I am standing or sitting. You read my thoughts from far away. Whether I walk or lie down, you are watching. You know every detail of my conduct. The word is not even on my tongue before you know all about it. Close behind and close in front, you fence me around, shielding me with your hand. Such knowledge is beyond my understanding, a height to which my mind cannot attain. Where could I go to escape your spirit? Where could I flee from your presence? If I climb the heavens, you are there. There too, if I lie in Sheol. If I flew to the point of sunrise, or westward across the sea, your hand would still be guiding me, your right hand holding me. If I ask darkness to cover me, and light to become night around me, that darkness would not be dark to you. Night would be as light as day. It was you who created my innermost self and put me together in my mother's womb. For all these mysteries I thank you, for the wonder of myself, for the wonder of your words. You know me through and through. From having watched my bones take shape when I was being formed in secret, knitted together in the limbo of the womb. You had scrutinized my every action. All were recorded in your book. My days listed and determined, even before the first of them occurred. God, how hard is it to grasp your thoughts? How impossible to count them. I could no more count them than I could the sand. And suppose I could, you would still be with me. Psalm 139 calls us to one of the most precious insights conceivable, the experience of ourselves as a divine secret. Scholars are not certain of the intent of the psalmist. The psalm may be a hymn of thanksgiving. It may even have been a defense. Some scholars claim that it was composed by a religious leader accused of worshipping false gods. What is obvious is that it is a consideration of God's pervasive, pursuing presence, shaped not in impersonal terms, but in concrete images drawn from the life experience of the poet. The psalmist stands before God. In the opening verses, he is aware of the penetrating gaze of God, who knows the deepest center of the psalmist's identity. It is the gaze of the physician, diagnostic and penetrating, probing and discerning the evasive yet death-dealing symptoms of disease. It is the look of the mentor who perceives the hidden potential within the student before him or her, and is sensitive to the inner drive of unrealized dreams. It is the mother's contemplation of her child, the love knowledge of a creator for that which has been formed in the embrace of love. Yahweh, you examine me and you know me. The poet is aware of God's inescapable presence, like the atmospheric shield that encircles our planet. God's presence is everywhere. God shows his face in depths of despair, as well as in the heights of joy. He meets us at every crossroad, even in the dark recesses of our unfaithfulness. There is no escape. So great a love demands total response. Where could I flee from your presence? And the poet looks into his own heart and reverently contemplates the marvel of God's creative action, not only in the womb of his mother, but in his personal life. The hands of God have been active in knitting and kneading, pressing, folding and stretching him through the various stages of his life, the stages that have brought him to this moment. And so for a moment, let us be quiet. We ask for the gift of trust and confidence in God's love, and for a readiness to let God to teach us to pray. Take a moment to review your life. Write down 12 special and significant events of your life and birth until the present time. And if you want to, stop this recording and take time to really consider these 12 moments. How has God been present and revealed to you at each of these times? Focus on one special event. Remember the time and imaginatively recreate and enter the scene of that event. Where were you in the scene? What kind of day was it? What did you feel? Who were the people involved? Let the feelings that you experience be present to you now. Now pray Psalm 139 and let the words wash over you. Open yourself to receive God's love and allow His presence to enter and to fill you.